Hey South Shores, it's Mike Naylor here with your South Shores Market Update July 2025 edition. First off, I'd like to give a big shout out and a thank you to everybody who turned up for the second annual 4th of July celebration on Vallecito Drive. It was hosted by the South Shores Community Association. And if you haven't joined yet, you got to join. I'll throw a link somewhere here, maybe QR code. But if we're going by the number of hot dogs I cooked, then it was a huge success. Might even broken a record on the amount of hot dogs cooked in South Shores in one day. So now let's jump into real estate. Okay, let's take a look at active listings first. We have 5 active listings, single family residences here in South Shores. That's down slightly from 6 last month. And here's a kicker. 4 out of 5 of those have been on the market 30 days or longer. So is the market shifting? In short, yes, but let's break it down a bit more. Okay, let's look at sold data in South Shores. As of June 1st, there were 6 sales of single-family residences, and most of those were fixer properties, priced below your average sale price for South Shores. Ideal for flippers or first-time home buyers willing to roll up their sleeves. Now, 3 out of 6 of those sales sold for under $1.1 million, which is a real rare price point here in South Shores. But there's 2 properties that really stood out. Okay, we had 1700 Mantis Ave. Now, this is on the corner of Mantis and CalBRE, and has phenomenal views of the city and harbor, and it sold for $1.774 million. And this is the 3rd highest sale in South Shores for the year. Then we have 2035 35th Street in Lower South Shores. Now this sold for $2.5 million, making it not only the highest sale this year in South Shores, but it's the highest sale of the year in San Pedro thus far. Overall, we've had 22 sales in South Shores since the beginning of the year, with an average sale price of $1.443 million. So that number is slightly lower than earlier in the year, and that's mainly due to those recent fixers pulling down the average. But here's the truth. Sold data only tells part of the story. What really matters is how your home compares. Size, location, condition, and features. So if you live in South Shores and you're considering selling and your home is a fixer, even with a view, it might land somewhere in the 1.1 million range or even less, but every home is different and context is everything. Now let's talk pending sales, which is often the best gauge of real-time buyer interest. So we're down to 3 this month, which is down from 5 last month. And why does that matter? Because pending sales reflect momentum. When pending sales go up, buyer confidence is usually growing, and when they dip, that means there's likely some hesitation or buyer fatigue in the market. And right now we're seeing signs of hesitation, not panic, just a pause. And that can be due to a lot of external noise. We have rising interest rates, global tensions, economic uncertainty, immigration headlines, you name it. What am I hearing directly from buyers? Many of them are seeing that leverage is shifting, and a lot of them are just kind of waiting it out, hoping that they can score a better deal down the road. But South Shores is different. Here's what sets it apart. So South Shores is a top destination for buyers looking in the 1.2 to 1.8 range in the South Bay. And so if you generalize the South Bay, or if you look at the South Bay in general, San Pedro has become a top destination for first-time home buyers. So in that price range, South Shores is the market. And if you're looking at San Pedro in general, South Shores is still the one to beat. So if you're thinking about selling, you just know this. We're still in the prime window. May through August is traditionally when we see the most activity. But right now, especially this year, strategy and timing matter more than ever. So thanks again to the South Shores community. You guys really showed up in a big way for the 4th of July party. And looking forward to doing it next year, but I look forward to seeing you at the next community event.